Eventually, Gonçalves got called up to take part in the World Cup, but unfortunately for him, I don't think he's gonna get any game time because Portugal has Diogo Costa and this guy who plays for Olympiacos. Now, I hope the guy will come to his senses and sign a new contract, and maybe we'll get rid of that ridiculous low release clause. Anyway, I decided to make this video a little bit different than the usual end of the season type of video because I don't know what's gonna happen this summer. I might leave because I applied for a few jobs, or I might stay and try to make Boavista a better club. And I'm okay with both options. Hey, welcome back to Boavista on the Journeyman. It's the end of our second season here at Boavista and the third season of the save. Signing of the season, Lazari from Olympic Lyon, 1.9 million, 2 goals, 14 assists and a great average rating. Carlo Adriano also had a decent season. Our biggest win was a 7-0 victory home against Leiria, and match to remember, 3-1 against Amadora. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe because we got spanked by both Braga and Porto this season. In the last match of the season, Porto absolutely destroyed us 5-0. So it was the right call now to start the video with that match. Anyway, goal of the season scored by what? Okay, let's see it against Nacional. Okay, it was a free kick. Nice. I like it, but I think we had better goals. Anyway, our finances, our sponsorship money dropped, but not by much compared to last season. But the broadcast revenue dropped from almost 6 million last season to only 250k. Jesus. How we lined up? The best 11 with Gonçalves, Laziri, Semedo, Ilic, Landre, Handel, Watt, Percan, Carlo Adriano, Nogueira, and Victor up front. Okay. The fans decided that Thomas Handel was the player of the season, and he also had the highest average rating with 7.2. Laziri got a few, like young player of the season, signing of the season, most assists with 14. We have Elliot with the goal of the season. Victor was our top goal scorer with 14 goals. Nogueira, most player of the match awards with 4. And Ilic, most passes completed per 90 minutes with 60. I couldn't get Ilic back on loan, unfortunately. I'll try again, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We have some record breakers like most assists by a player in a season, 14 assists from Laziri. He also has the worst discipline with 9 yellow cards and 1 red card. And the fastest goal scored by Victor. I'm proud to say that Daniel Nogueira won European Golden Boy. My word. Yes, we have the European Golden Boy playing for Boavista. That's fantastic. Diego Percan was the Portuguese second league player of the year. Okay, Portuguese second league young player of the year was named Pedro Neves, who scored a lot of goals for us last season. And the second league goalkeeper of the year, Gonçalves. Despite being spanked by Porto in the last match of the season, 5-0, overall we had a fantastic season. We finished 7th as a newly promoted team. We've won the Allianz Cup. What more can you ask from these boys? Now let's take a look at some stats. Most appearances, our goalkeeper, then Ilic, Nogueira, Landre played a lot, so did Victor, Gabriel, Carlo Adriano, or Thomas Handel. Anderson, our backup goalkeeper, made only 2 starting appearances. Magariños, 3 starting appearances and 14 as a sub. That's not bad for him. And Vitor got 5 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist for him. Good for the youngster. Goal scorers, Victor with 14, Sergio Martins scored 13. He developed really well this season, driven personality, which we love. 11 goals for Nogueira, Percan got 10, Neves only 6, and 3 assists. Assist-wise, Laziri 14, Adriano 10, Handel with 8, Nogueira 7, 4 assists for Elliot Watt. I don't see the next wingback. There he is, Landre with only 3, unfortunately. He's not upset anymore. Do you want to sign a new contract, dude? A minimum fee release clause of 3.8. You're asking for too much. Thank you. Now let's give him a new contract. He wants to be an important player. How about just a regular starter? Let's remove this and this. Important player it is, dude. 1 point. Let's remove this. He's okay with it. Fine. even if I leave this club, I want to leave it in a good place. And Landre is a really good right back. Now, I don't know what to say about where's his face, Gonçalves. Still unhappy, even though he made it to the World Cup. I think he wants to play. So we have some clubs that are interested, unwilling to make an offer while the transfer window is closed. Only 2.5 million release clause. Anyway, I applied for 2 jobs, Fiorentina and Bochum. Now, I don't think I'm gonna get an interview at Fiorentina, but I might get an interview at Bochum, who just got relegated to the 2nd division. Now, maybe you think this is a step down, but I don't think so, because Bochum are a 3-star club reputation, and the promotion back to the Bundesliga with them will really help with my reputation. Speaking of that, I still have a 2.5-star reputation, but I am studying for a Continental B license, and once I get that, I'll probably get another 0.5 star. My attributes didn't change that much. I don't know if I'm ready to take a job at Bochum or not. I have a great relationship with David Lewis, who retired recently. He's a decent manager and a decent assistant manager. I want to take him around with me. He is also studying for a Continental B license, so hopefully he'll become my assistant manager at some point. Now I'm gonna click continue, and of course I'll be back with news. Either I'm gonna get a new job or we're gonna start making some transfers for Boavista. I don't know how this video will unfold. I'll either end it with me taking control of a new club, or we'll just go through the entire summer transfer window. Al Ahly just made an offer of 7.75 million for Gonçalves with 1.9 million in installments. That's because his release clause is only for the domestic clubs in a higher division, though there's no higher division. My word. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm gonna ask for 15 million. 12.5, 14.5. Okay. This will definitely help with our financial issues. We are minus 4.2 million in overall balance. The board did give us 310k. I took some of that money to increase our scouting budget, but what's more important is that they kept the wage budget to 103k per week. And now I'm thinking, by getting 60% from that 13 million, it's more appealing to me to stay here at Boavista. I actually declared interest in Fiorentina, and their fans laughed at me. Yeah, that happened. I also applied for Empoli, Stade Caen, and West Ham in the Premier League. Well, ladies and gents, things are happening. Empoli approached me with a 23 million transfer budget and a 600k in Serie B, and they want to finish top 3 for the next years. However, the board requested that I attend a meeting to discuss my future. I'm sorry, but I have to leave. They are giving me a way bigger transfer budget and 600k per week. I'm sorry, dudes. I'm gonna refuse to attend, and I'm gonna start negotiations with Empoli. 3 years, 2 years, 8.5. Yeah, they agreed with that. So here we go then, folks. We moved clubs after 2 successful seasons with Boavista to Empoli FC 1920, and we're gonna take a look at the squad and everything else next episode. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, leave a comment. I'll see you for the next one.